Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yoki here, and welcome to episode 1, or the prologue, introduction, whatever you want to call it, to my FIFA 18 career mode. I'm going to be doing it with Everton. I pretty much see that Everton are struggling, really heavy midfield based team. They spend a lot of money, they're not doing very well. One of the main reasons is I prefer to sign strikers, so the fact that our first piece of business is going to be we need a striker is pretty exciting to try and replace Lukaku. So I've gone with Everton, not the toughest of challenges. First of all, guys, you guys that have been here for the oh yeah, we're doing 30%, yeah, and that who was here for the Football Manager stuff, I want to thank you so much for when you subscribed, all that content. I know it's been 7 months now since I did it, but when Football Manager 2018 comes out, I will be creating content on that again, and I will be doing a save. I'm not sure who with yet, but if you subscribed for that, I completely understand, but make sure you stick around because I will be doing some content on that. I've just decided to do a FIFA 18 career mode to pass the time. Let's pick Everton. Yes, thank you, please. Right. Still feel like face scan should be a thing. It looks so much like Ronald Koeman compared to everyone. But he's out and we're in. So guys, after much deliberation, I've decided we're going with the old man. That's it. We're starting it. Yorkie is ready for his career. I'm going to play on World Class because as much as I feel like I'm getting to terms with it, I'm doing it in a career mode off camera. Like Inter Milan was my life on Football Manager 2017. Also, the guys that did watch a lot of that Inter Milan series, which was the most popular thing I've had on my channel, so it's really appreciated. If you would like to see an update of what actually happened in the career, I know I didn't post it, but if you would like to see an update of kind of what happened behind the camera when I was doing it by myself, just make sure to leave a comment. I'd definitely like to do that. So World Class, 6-minute halves is what I play. Sterling, squads download latest, European competition. Everton are in the Europa League, I'm pretty sure. Yes. So in our that's a tough group for Everton. So we've got Club Brugge, Galatasaray, and Lokomotiv Moscow. Instantly not going to be easy. So let's save that. Let's get stuck in. Download the latest. We do want a transfer window. Of course, we want a transfer window. Thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, guys, make sure to please hit that subscribe button. I'm looking to hopefully this be like 2 or 3. Well, no, it's not going to be 2, let's be honest. It's Everton in 2 seasons. I'm not going to win the Premier League and the Champions League, but that's the aim, really. This series will end in my head when I manage to win the Premier League and the Champions League with Everton. I'm not expecting that to be anytime soon, so hopefully we can do well, and I'll get back to you when we get to the squad screen. So guys, I pretty much picked the pre-season tournament, which was going to give us the most money. That's pretty much how I always do it. I don't really play the pre-season tournaments. I'm sorry if you guys like to see that, but I'm just not a fan of it. I just want to get straight stuck into the English Premier League, so I will probably simulate them. If we do get to the final, then I'll probably play the final, but I'm not 100% sure that's what we're, what's going to be achieved this season. Let's quickly go to the office because I'm pretty sure it will tell us. What will it tell us? It should tell us who our visions and expectations. Let's see. So Everton have some quite high expectations, I imagine. Youth. Okay, so that's not much profit really from a youth player. 2 seasons. It's 70 million earnings. Shirt sales should be achieved. Like any kind of goal that's been set like that, it seems to be very what. This is quite interesting though because it's medium, but their goal for continental success is the EuroLeague, to win it. Now, if I'm being 100% honest, if I want this to be a challenge, because if I do find it too easy, I'll go straight to Legendary and then maybe even play with the sliders, because I want it to be realistic. So I do think in the first season we probably won't finish top 4. So if we don't finish top 4, then the Europa League or the EuroLeague in this is definitely 100% our way in to the Champions League. So I'm gonna focus a lot on the Euro League, I think, but we do have a tough group, which is stressing me just a small amount. Premier League finishing the chart, right? Go. Right. So they're not gonna sack us, though, are they? If we don't, this could be interesting. Semi-final of the FA Cup as well. I would probably like a decent cup run. It's more if we've got a big enough squad for it, because it's definitely going to be difficult doing the Euro League, because I would like to win that over getting in the semi-finals. I think for me that's more of a priority, but finishing top 4 in the first season is going to be really tough. Like, that's well done. This is the thing. I love this first scout that comes. It's normally players that you wouldn't go for. Now they're all going to be strikers, obviously, and I'm going to do a little short list for the end of the episode, and you guys, it's just players that I've kind of have a good idea that they would fit at Everton. Now, I don't know how realistic I'm going to go. I'm not mega focused on it being massively realistic. At the end of the day, it is a video game, so I am not 100% like focused on the realism. But Danny Welbeck in there is quite interesting, and whatever happened to Danny Ings? I missed that man. So let's quickly look at the squad hub, have a look at the team, see what we're gonna do. That's an interesting formation. My biggest grudge in this is the fact that there's Rooney, and I just don't like Wayne Rooney. I don't know why, I just do not. So goalkeepers, we've got 3. Joel Robles, as if Stecklenburg's still there, and John Pickford. But John Pickford is our goalkeeper for the future. He's a fantastic young prospect. I'm pretty sure he's going to grow a lot in this, so I'm not too worried about goalkeeper position. Tyus Browning should be a good player, but it's just not achieved it yet. We've got John Joe, Kenny, Cuco Martina. Apart from Seamus Coleman, I like Mason Holgate, but I don't know how he's going to grow on this. It does say showing great potential, but I think that's what, mid-80s? I'm not 100% sure. So we are a little bit weak at right back if Coleman gets injured. There is one thing with the sliders, literally the only thing I change is, it may be stupid of me, but I think you get a hell of a lot more injuries in football, and especially in like Football Manager, you can have an injury crisis. I've never ever had one of them in FIFA. It just never happens. Injuries are so infrequent. So I decided to turn the injuries up. That may come to my own frustration as we go on. Pennington out on loan. Funes Mori, who isn't a bad defender. Jagielka aging. 34, not bad rating for 34, but I imagine he's going to go down very quick. Ashley Williams again aging, so we're aging at centre back. Apart from Michael Keane, great young prospect, a great young player, really had a top season last year. But Williams, Jagielka definitely need to improve at centre back. Robinson, Folds, Baines, Garbutt, Galloway. Again, not much. This is the biggest issue for me right now, is we want to make a run in the Europa League. We also want to reach semi-finals of the FA Cup and finish top 4, and I don't really in my opinion, have a decent backup for left back and right back, and 2 very aging centre backs. This should be interesting. Beshik, does he play much for Everton? McCarthy, though, I'm looking forward to using McCarthy. Solid. Schneiderlin, Idrissa Gana Gueye. So we've got an abundance already of central defensive midfielders, really, to be honest with you. Williams out on loan. Yannick Bolasie and Aaron Lennon on the right. This is one thing I'm contemplating, guys. Let me know formations in the comments, but I am contemplating not having wingers. I just don't think we have the strongest of winners. I do like Bolasie in real life, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling either. And Aaron Lennon for me is just, he's past it. He's got great pace, but he's just past it. He's just not someone I'm going to use. Centre midfielders. Klassen. I like Klassen. I felt he was good for Ajax last year. He hasn't looked great for Everton so far this year, though. Tom Davies, who I'm going to nurture the hell out of this man. And what is that beard? What is that beard? Right, okay. I'm going to nurture the hell out of him. We've got a bunch of youngsters out on loan. Right, so Henry Onakuru is out on loan. Is that Anderlecht? That's definitely Anderlecht. Yes, it's Anderlecht. I should have just looked right next to him. Adoma Luckman. See, he's a great prospect, but I think at 19 he's not really improved much, and they've given him quite a low rating to start off. Kevin Morales, who, to be honest with you, is our best winger in the whole squad. Good player, but at 29, again, he's aging. Still, there's not the options if we have wingers. He's probably the only winger that I'm really happy to use, but I'm quite happy to use him in the centre of midfield or as an attacker. Wayne Rooney, who is down as a cam, I don't know. I know like people might get frustrated, but I'm just not a fan of Wayne Rooney. Gylfi Sigurdsson, who is an absolute animal, feel like maybe he should be rated a little bit more, but great signing from Swansea. Ross Barkley, this is a big question. Now, his contract expires in 12 months. I am actually a fan of Ross Barkley. Like, I think he's a decent player. I think he should be getting game time. I also am upon the group that I feel like he would have been a good fit for Spurs. The way they play, I just feel like he would have been a good fit. Do we keep Ross Barkley or do we lose him? In my opinion, he's very good, but I've got such an abundance of midfielders. It's going to be hard to fit him in. I mean, if I was to decide him or Sigurdsson, I would definitely choose Sigurdsson. Evans, bunch of youngsters here. Vlasic, I hate this. Like, FIFA should be at a stage now where they should have all the players' pictures. It just frustrates me a little bit. I don't know why, it just does. Vlasic. Umanias, who was fantastic like a couple of weeks ago for Everton, but again, not rated very highly on the game and not rated very highly for me in this squad. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he's going to be a superstar. Again, I'm going to nurture him just like Tom Davies. I hope they gave him a good rating in this game. He deserves it. Sandro, who they signed, I don't know too much about Sandro, so I'm not really going to judge him, and he is only 21, so there's definitely room for improvement, but he isn't a dominant force. If we are to be a top 4 team, we 100% need a 20 to 25 goal a season striker. And Steven Kinsella. So it's not a terrible squad. There's definitely players that I'm going to look to move on pretty quickly, and then there's players that that may go out on loan and come back. But I think my biggest issue is I need a backup left back and right back. I 100% need a striker, and do we play wingers or not? So there's a lot of questions you guys have got to answer. But I just don't know if we... I don't know. I just don't feel wingers is good unless we get some new wingers in. Now, everyone is probably going to say Justin Kluivert. I love Justin Kluivert because I'm doing an inter-save and Justin Kluivert is unreal in it. But I don't know. I want to go against the norm. I want to go for players that most people aren't signing. So, guys, let me know if we need to keep Ross Barkley in the squad. I think definitely for season 1 there's the potential, but I'm going to have to sign him up on a new contract and it's going to be expensive. And also, I definitely need advice on strikers. I'm going to shortlist a couple of players now for you guys to just see where my head's at. And then I think I'll probably leave this episode here. Do I sim? No, I'm going to leave it here because this is just like the introduction of what the series is going to be, what the team's going to be. And, well, not what the team's going to be because we're going to make wholesale changes. But I'm going to have a look at some players now, sift through them, and put some on the shortlist. So guys, this is the formation I'm looking at playing with to start with. Obviously we need a new striker. Rooney most likely will not be in there, but he may play some European games at some point. But anyway, so this is the formation I'm looking at playing. Obviously swap the strikers out, and we need a backup left back and right back. Very important. Also though, I think this will be the base formation. So when we've got a stronger squad, this will be the formation we play. I am contemplating Rooney's position and just tucking in behind and having 3 central midfielders, 1 behind the striker. Maybe play them more as like a shadow striker if that's kind of any kind of option in this game. But I think that may be the route we go down. So like pick Rooney up and just like swap him somewhere in here. Possibly could be what I decide to do. This is the formation we're going to take on. So I have made some, I put some people on the shortlist. So we're going to have a quick look at them. I'm also going to show you how much money we've got, because I haven't actually looked at the budget with the 20% extra. So we've got 73 million and 260k on the wage budget. So that's some, we can make some moves. So let's just quickly look at the transfer hub, and let's look at the players I've shortlisted. So guys, these are the 4 strikers so far that I have in mind. When I was starting my Everton save, these are the 4 strikers I was contemplating, or I felt maybe Everton should have leaned towards. There's one very controversial one in the fact that I put Daniel Sturridge on there, and obviously Everton and Liverpool, they're arch rivals. But I just feel like Daniel Sturridge does not fit in at Liverpool whatsoever. I mean, he's not going to get game time, and I feel like because he's not going to get game time, he needs to make that move. Now, who need a striker? Who would he be a perfect fit? The style that he plays and the way he plays. Daniel Sturridge would be a perfect fit for this squad, but I want your opinions on it, guys, because I completely understand if you feel like it ruins the realism, because maybe in reality Liverpool probably would never do that. I mean, rivals do sell to each other. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen, so maybe we could give some leeway. There's also Danny Welbeck, but I think if I was going to sign someone from Arsenal, as much as I feel like there is some potential there for Welbeck, I think it'd be Giroud. I feel like he's expensive, but I think the 30-year-old, 82 overall rated would be a fantastic signing for us. And I think he was rumoured with Everton in real life. Well, I remember hearing some rumours. And then the last one was Batshuayi. Literally put this guy on the list because they still have Costa, and in game they're probably not going to sell him. So it's as frustrating as it is, they still have Costa, and I feel like this guy's still not going to get the game time anyway. Conte, it doesn't strike me as a massive fan of his. I feel like we could take him, this could be the story, so we take him from Chelsea and he becomes the new Lukaku, and we did it again. Anyway guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching the introduction to my Everton career mode, and make sure that you smash a like, leave a comment, suggestions. This is the striker options, but obviously there's much more positions that we need to look and improve on. Also make sure if you want notifications you hit the bell, and yeah guys, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.